time. It's time for the Billy Flynn Experience.
Thank you so much for joining me here tonight. This is the Billy Flint Experience, and I am Mr. Billy Flint. Okay, you can drop the Mr. part, but I am Billy Flint, and you are listening live here from Germany. Thank you so much for tuning in. We're going to get to the most trending topic, which is in the description, and that is the most trending, polarizing individual known today, of course, is Andrew Tate. No. We're not going to applaud that. But as I said, no. He is the most trending individual on the internet. Of course, all across all different social medias. Mainly TikTok. That's where his claim of fame has taken off, more so than maybe Facebook or Twitter. But more than likely, most likely, it was TikTok and Instagram, of course. But again, as I said, he is the most trending individual on the internet by way of him being banned from all social medias. Now, you know, that deserves an applaud. Yes. I have nothing against Mr. Andrew Tate, but when you look at it for what it is, his rhetoric, his toxic rhetoric, they just got tired of it. And they shut his ass down on all social media platforms. But as I said, I have nothing, personally against him. I took it as what it was. He was the individual that came after Kevin Samuels. We all know who Kevin Samuels was, and how a lot of his rhetoric is all over YouTube and other social media platforms. But the main difference is that Kevin Samuels, well, rest in peace, but when he was alive, he didn't reach that status to where he was canceled like Andrew Tate is. But again, if you do enough research on Andrew Tate, you will find plenty of interviews, podcasts, recordings all over YouTube where his rhetoric was, for the most part, it was misogynistic. And I'd just be truthful about it. Again, I don't have anything personally against him. I look at it, like I said, he was entertaining. But after a week, probably less, it became boring. It became mundane. And that's pretty much how I took what all of the main conversation was about on different social media. And I was following it on Twitter and Instagram and YouTube. And I was interested because I wanted to see how far would this go. How far would his ideology on the manosphere and the whole term of being alpha male. I wanted to see how far this would go, because Kevin Samuel reached a point. Sadly, he died in the arms of another, of a woman. So his whole, I don't know. I don't want to say his. No, I'm not gonna say that. His whole spiel of a successful, high-value male was this level of attainment of wealth, health, and at the top of your quote-unquote game. And as he preached this about, within his sphere of followers, what he was saying is that, for the most part, African American males, is that your life is based on what, I don't know, for lack of better words, for what you present yourself in society, or how society see you, or how this whole dichotomy of success and what success is. Did I say success? Success. But again, what Kevin Samuel was presenting to a lot of the men, a lot of the African American men, mainly and particularly, his rhetoric changed slightly just before he died. Now, going back to Andrew Tate, all of his rhetoric, via his Hustlers University, and that in itself is a scam. And I'm going to wrap it up, because that's the whole that's the whole point of the title. Is he the biggest con of the century, or the biggest scam of the century? Either one. Choose either one. Doesn't matter. Because as I sat and I was like reading different articles, and I was seeing, different YouTube reports on him being banned from all social media based on, no one really knows. The conspiracy is out is because of what he knows and what he's telling, and they don't want, the Illuminati or big corporations that run the media. They don't want him to tell the truth, so they banned him. So I started thinking, okay, well, if he's banned from all social media, he can't do the business on what platform that made him so rich. So being that he can't use that platform anymore, what happens to all of his quote-unquote students who invested into his Hustlers University? They have no access to that. So they're ass out. They didn't invested all this money. So I started thinking, all of this toxic rhetoric that Andrew Tate has been spewing all over the social media about alpha male, with a big G, whatever he calls himself. Maybe this is something that he has been planning all along, is to put all of the information out here, no matter how reckless his words are, how toxic is what he is saying about what it is to be an alpha male and what it is to be a man, and from his point of view, from based on his experiences in life. But I'm thinking that maybe all of this is something that could be that he planned, because he knew he would get banned. I mean, what you have Donald Trump, you have Alex Jones, both banned from social media. Why? Because of their rhetoric. It was reckless. And we live in a different world now where you have small-minded individuals that get behind what these people are saying, and they will do any and everything, whatever they're being told to do. Take, for instance, Donald Trump. Donald Trump, before he left office in January of 2020, he sent all of his supporters down to riot in Washington, D.C. at the Capitol. And at that point, again, you have, and you know, there's different religions, there's different other cults where people believe whatever that's being told to them. They will believe it and take it to heart and follow through whatever they're being told to do. So it's no surprise that, of course, again, you can research Andrew Tate on YouTube and different podcasts and different interviews, whatever. All of what he said is there. Again, you could take it as entertaining or entertainment, but then you have a small segment of society that take that to heart. What he is saying is actual fact, and this must be reality, and this is what I need to get behind. So yeah, they sat his ass down based on that toxic rhetoric that he was presenting for whoever would listen, and also via his Hustlers University. Now, again, wrap it up. Based on that, again, all of his investors or the people that are connected to, that invested their money that is connected to this Hustlers University, they're ass out. So basically, he took the money and ran. And the most interesting thing to me is that all that he was saying about his riches, his expensive high-end sports cars, his, him living in Romania, and the masses that follow him took that to heart and thought that was a reality. And it wasn't. I'm not saying that he's not rich. He probably is rich. He probably got millions, but when he started, nah, I don't think so. Again, if you go back and research and what he's always bragging about as being an MMA fighter. Okay, so I took the bait. I did a little research, and the videos that I was seeing, video clips of that I was seeing of him in the ring fighting, didn't look impressive. It looks very, very bottom line amateur. So, I mean, if that's what he called as his professional fighting, that's on him. But again, this polarizing personality, most trending individual, again, him being banned from all social media, and then him going on to, recording, doing clips or whatever, and sending them out so other people can post them on his behalf, is that this so-called alpha male, or Big G, whatever you want to call him, he's cowering with his leg or his tail between his legs. Because, again, they sat his ass down. And I don't know whether or not, if this is real or, if it's true, but I see two different individuals. I see this whimpering man, so-called alpha male, versus a week ago, a month ago, he was towering high. But I don't know. That's what I see. I don't know. You tell me what you think. Once again, thank you so much for listening. This has been the Billy Flint Experience. I am Billy Flint, coming to you live from Germany. Look forward to being with you again. Take care.